So I want to show you another program you can use to record your screen, and this program is called Screencast-o-matic. It's a little different from the last one I showed you because it is not a Google program, so it's just done through the browser. You can use it on any browser you want, but because it's not a Google program, it's not quite as easy to upload to Google and Google Classrooms. It's absolutely possible, it's just a few extra steps, which I'll show you. But generally, that's the reason that I don't use this program all the time, but I have used it in the past. Some of the things I really like about Screencast-o-matic is it's not recording my entire screen. Like right now, you don't see my bottom bar and my top tabs bar. You can only see the middle of my screen. That's because this is what I'm choosing to show you. I can, however, move this little box around and show you different parts of my screen. As you can see over here in the top left corner, Screencast-o-matic is the program I'm using. I am on their website logged in. And the way I would start this program is just log into their website, press launch recorder, and this box that I'm using will come up. I can change the size. I'm going to pause the video, change the size, and when I come back, you'll see my whole screen. So hold on for a second. This feature is kind of nice because it lets you show just what you want to show. If you wanted to be in a Google slideshow and just showing this main screen, you could absolutely do that while still keeping these programs on the side that you might be using, like the previewing, the different tools. Another thing I don't like, though, is you can't change your pointer option. You can't change how you are using, well, you can't doodle on it. But if you have another way, like in Google Slides, you can go to Scribble and create shapes that way. It makes it more into line art, but you can always make them and delete them if that helps you show your kids what you're doing, or however you want to set that up. But that's just one thing that Screencast-ify has that Screencast-o-matic doesn't. So let's see. Screencast-o-matic is also free, but it's free up to 15 minutes. So with this program, if you wanted to make a little bit longer videos, that's absolutely possible. And then there's a couple different options. Deluxe is $165 a month. So instead of yearly, it's $165. It is cheaper than the other program I showed you. And if you pay this, you would be able to do things like draw and zoom and record computer audio or something like that. There's a bunch of options. Or you could do the Premiere program, and there's a couple other benefits too. But generally, I find the free programs are plenty for what I need. When you save Screencast-o-matic videos, you get a couple options. You can export them to YouTube. So if you had a YouTube channel, you can put them right there. If you can also save them as a file on your computer. So instead of saving to Google, you can save to a file on your computer. And then in classwork, instead of adding from your drive, you just insert a file and it would come from your computer the same way. So it's really not that much more complicated. It's just not on your Google Drive. It's saved to your computer itself. And you could record them here on Screencast-o-matic to organize on the web this way. But whatever works for you. Again, this is just another tool. The benefits are things like being able to record longer videos and changing the size of your screen. You can also, like the other program, record just your screen like I do, or just your webcam, or your screen and a little box of your webcam. So really, whatever video program you're using is your preference. This is just another tool you can use to record your screen, record yourself teaching, and show it to your kids and your students on Google Classroom.